Hello, welcome to the 10th Tribal of Trinity, 10th Trinity Survivor Forged by Fire. Some of you are seeing my lovely face for the first time this season. Yeehaw. We're here with the Kubao tribe. So, Pietro, you are now attending your first tribal after 10 people have already been eliminated. So, what's the game been like for you so far?
It's been great. I've been on a vacation talking to these people, and I could have been in this vacation until the merge. I was happy.
So, Tyler, is this when the game really starts for you guys?
I want to say it's starting for me because I don't know about the other people that haven't been to tribal, but talking to people for 30 days without voting someone out, or I don't even know how long you've been in this game, but it's close to a month. Talking to people for that long without a vote is not easy. So hopefully after tonight, people start to talk about a vote and like actually strategize with me as opposed to just like small talk every day. So yeah.
Fair enough. So, Joel, we haven't seen you at Tribal for quite a while. So, what have things been like on this tribe since the swap?
I would say for the most part it's been quiet, and I think it's been quiet because everyone else, apart from a couple, haven't had the experience of going to tribal. So most people have played it on a quieter kind of level. And we've seen some of the other tribes, they are playing on a high, strategy playing field because there was a lot going on.
Possibly be referring to that last tribal?
Yeah, that and many others as well. Like, it's been crazy.
So, X, is there a chance that tonight follows this trend, or is this vote a bit more straightforward?
I don't think it's gonna top last tribal, unless I'm incorrect. But I also don't know. It could be straightforward, but I don't go into a vote thinking, oh, it's straightforward, because we've seen 10 people leave the game now, and we're a couple rounds from merge. So I don't think any vote's straightforward. You have to take in people's connections. You have to take who's with you. You have to take, okay, is this my one ally who I trust? Are they better with the other people, or are they better with, like, you have to take so much into effect for every fucking vote, and it makes things harder. And especially for the people who haven't been to tribal, they've talked with a lot of people and haven't had to like show anything. So I can only imagine what it's like there. I mean, there's a lot. I don't take anything as a straightforward vote.
So, Pietro, does coming into this game with a label of winner put a potential target on your back, or do you think that you're just another person in this game? Everyone's on an even playing field.
Talking about that, just kidding. Yeah, definitely. I have a target on my back for being a winner, but like people should look at like how I play the game to win instead of like the title of being a winner. Because if you see my game, I was a very loyal player and I was loyal to my allies until the end, and that's why I won because they voted for me to win. So I was someone playing this season, I would love to work with me because I'm loyal and I play a loyal game.
Fair enough. So, Tyler, as X mentioned earlier, the people that haven't been to tribal yet haven't had the opportunity to prove their loyalties. So, what are you hoping that this tribal will show?
Okay, for one, I hope I don't go home. For two, I don't even know what I want to see. Like, I don't know, like, again, our tribe has been super quiet. But not going to a tribal for 10 rounds is kind of like, it's beneficial and hurtful at the same time because again, people can tell you, oh yes, I'm with you, but until you actually put it to the test, you don't really know that for a fact. So like, I guess if people are telling the truth this round, then like, sure, like I'm with them. And if they're not, then they're probably not with me, so.
So, Joel, another thing I heard mentioned is that talking about the merge. So, even though there's still 18 people left, is that something that you guys have been planning for, talking about? How do you go prepare?
Yeah, because I mean, in reality, it could only be 4 or 5 votes away. And for some of us, we won't be attending all of those tribal councils. So you've got to take into consideration that some of these people that you're taking out now, you might not get another opportunity until merge, and then they're a potential threat moving forward. So it's like, especially these people who haven't attended loads of tribal councils, it's like you might only have this opportunity to do something until you've hit the merge.
So, X, how deep are the relationships in this game? Because we've been through 3 different iterations of tribes now.
I think coming into this All Stars themed game, I think there was already a ton of connections based off friendships or people who have been on the same season or just people who you've interacted with. And then I think y'all put all that through a shitter and decided to do 3 tribe swaps, maybe even 1 more. So connections are everywhere. You could be thinking, oh, these people were only on a tribe for a hot minute. They're not close, and they could be closer than people that have been on a tribe all fucking game. So there's a lot. I think that's something everyone's keeping into consideration. And if you aren't, then you're not playing the game. You need to make sure that you're not just voting people out, but you're voting people out that will better your game. And I think that's something to mention, even for this vote, every vote moving forward, and for anyone who makes the merge. Because it could very well be that you just simply voted people out to survive, and then you get booted. So as for connections, they're everywhere, and y'all are helping that with multiple swaps. So thank you for that, Julian. But yeah, that's my answer.
So, Tyler, with all these connections, how complex does that make this round?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Okay, well, so you have to think about, because as we've seen in the last tribal, Tawny was voted out because she fucked over Michael Davis. And stuff like that can definitely happen again, because if you vote out someone's best friend, they're probably going to be out for vengeance. And that's a common trend on returnee seasons, is everyone knows each other. So like, and maybe not knows each other, but everyone knows of each other. So it's kind of like, yeah, if you vote out someone's best friend, they're probably not going to work with you in the future.
So, Jill, how complicated does that make even just voting someone out? Because, like Tyler said, you could be voting someone else's best friend, even if it seems inconsequential at the time.
Yeah, I mean, from my perspective, like, I'm the one who has to see who else has other complex relationships and all that stuff, because I don't really have as many, I'd say, pre-existing relationships as maybe some others. And I think, coming into this game, that's something that I had to think about, is who do I have to watch out for, because I'm not in that same boat of I've got someone to rely on immediately coming into this game. Some people have already got really solid friends coming in, and I had to look at it from a different angle.
All right. So, Pietro, before we get into the vote, kind of sum this tribe up right now. Where are we as a tribe?
I don't know. I wish we could erase this round. But, I mean, I guess we will find out.
See what you did there. All right. So I'm going to send Jack over now. For those of you who haven't had the... That's the wrong person. No.
Oh, I got an invite and I was like, hello.
Wrong person. Okay, so for those of you who haven't done this yet, which is pretty much just Tyler since we started this during past and present, and Joel's been to tribal. So we do votes a little bit differently here. So one by one, we'll be sending you into a private room with Jack, and you'll be casting your votes there live, sort of like a confessional booth or a voting booth in Survivor. All right, so I'm just going to go left to right on my screen. So Pietro, you're up first.
Shake some boots. I don't want to go home at my first tribal.
Did Michael Davis do that in YouTube Survivor?
Michael Davis did that here too.
Oh, did he? Oh, shit.
Shout out to Michael Davis.
Shout out to the king.
We love Michael Davis.
We do. We really do. Cornbread Davis all the way.
Honestly, he was kind of robbed.
To Livingston.
I
Nice.
me and Michael Davis are like acquaintances. Like, I don't know him that well, but he seems nice.
He's pretty chill, and he's pretty good host. So
I probably played something with him and I just completely forgot. Like, yeah, I feel like we've played Stars once or twice, but that's it, really.
All right. Tyler, go ahead.
Do I click join?
Yes.
Yeah.
shout out to the one and only Floppolito Napolito, my true friend.
All right. X, go ahead.
All right.
Shout out to Keaton, Tim, and Jay, who are also on this tribe.
Yeah, they are working, making money while we sit here.
While I sit here in my house on this Zoom call.
Yeah.
Let's vote a bitch out.
I mean, I did vote a bitch out, but like, I could be that bitch.
T.
Did everyone stream Positions by Ariana Grande?
I did.
We all did.
Honestly, it was kind of bad, but like, I love her, so.
Screams.
There's literally only. Oh, wait, there's 4 of us here, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of uneventful, to be honest. My first tribal, and like, half the tribe is here.
Of course.
And Joel.
Okay.
This is my least favorite fucking vote all game. I'll be honest. I don't give a fuck. I'll say it on recording. I don't give a fuck. I'm not a fan of this, but I did it. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this vote.
No.
Oh.
Shout out to Livingston.
Shakes and boots, as I wasn't told much was going on.
Shout out to Grace as well. What a robbed queen. Honestly, shout out to everyone that's been booted from Trinity
True.
this season. Been brutal.
Oh, this boot list has been rough, man. And it's only going to continue to be rough because, like, all 28 of you are just awesome people.
This was a good cast. I will say that. I was shocked that y'all. It's like if you casted like 20 of your all-time favorite Survivor players and then put them in a simulator and then had to watch as 27 of them lost. Like, it's not easy.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, I'm muted. Whoops. Bring Jack back over here real quick. There he is. Okay. So tonight we have 6 votes in the urn. If you're Community Idol and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Okay. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area. I'll read the votes. First vote, Joel.
As expected.
Tim. 1 vote Joel, 1 vote Tim. Joel. Joel.
Yeah, I knew it. I already knew it. Like, go ahead. Send me home. Send me home.
10th person voted out. Joel.
Okay, so Pietro, X, and Keaton can't stick to a plan. That's my final words. I don't know why, because they're going to be screwed when they don't have somebody who's a loyal number. Tyler, you didn't really speak to me, so I don't really have much to say. Jay, don't really have much to say to you either. Tim, 3 people tried to plot you out with me, and they clearly decided to go back on it for some reason. But watch your backs on those 3 people. I've made merge 5 times, so I guess I'm not making it on my 6th. See ya.
Joel, before you go, you 6 times now. I went and counted how many tribals you've attended before this. You want to guess?
It's either 59 or 60.
This was your 60th tribal.
Oh, okay, that's iconic. I'll take that.
He said that's iconic.
Joel, thank you for sticking with me all these years. It's been a pleasure. The train has spoken. It's time for you to go.
Okay, bye.
See ya.
Right. What seemed like a fairly straightforward tribal got pretty spicy at the end, I'd say. Congratulations.
It was expected. It was expected.
Joel told me to vote for Keaton, so I don't know what he was going on about. But
Yeah, he wanted people to, I guess, split the vote because he wanted me to vote Tim, and
Well,
then
congrats, you guys.
I guess he's pissed I didn't.